Well, can you believe it's just 1 week till Christmas? And I know that Robert and I are doing a lot of the things that perhaps you're doing in this Christmas season. We're packing up packages to send to family members that we won't be with. We've been going to a number of Christmas concerts, really enjoying that. And I don't know what your week looks like, but it may involve some cooking, some baking, getting ready to have guests at your house, or getting ready to travel to someone else's house. And in the midst of all of this, one of the things Robert and I are doing, and I hope you are as well, is saying, Lord, here at year end, what ministries have you used in our lives that you would want us to bless in a financial way? Or what ministries do we see that you're using to do your kingdom work, and how can we invest in helping to expand the work of your kingdom in the world? Because Christmas is about God sending the gift of his son, Jesus, and the greatest gift we can give to our community, to this world, is to help them have Jesus as well. Now, as you're doing all the hustle and bustle that's involved in this season, you may be thinking, well, the little bit that I could do for Revive Our Hearts right now wouldn't be that much. It wouldn't be significant. But I want to tell you, at this time, your gift really would make a difference. It's like the loaves and fishes that Jesus took from that lad's lunch, and he blessed them. He multiplied them to feed a multitude of hungry people. And as we're trusting God for 40% of our entire year's donations over the next couple of weeks, your gift really does matter at this time. And it translates to God giving hope and the gift of Christ to real lives, real people, real families in your community, in mine, and around the world. In fact, just this morning, someone sent me a few notes we've received recently. Here's a woman who said, 10 years ago, my 16-year-old nephew was killed in a skateboard accident. And then she goes on to tell how God used the messages of Revive Our Hearts to get her through that deep, difficult time. 10 years later, she's telling us that. And then here's a woman who just today, as she wrote this, had received assurance of her salvation, something she'd been struggling with for a long time. God used his word through this ministry, through the generosity of friends like you who supported it and made it possible. And then here's one, a woman who says, Christ began drastically breaking my darkness. As I followed him, she tells about how she Googled depression, and she came across Revive Our Hearts, and she says, through my smartphone, Revive Our Hearts filled my empty house where I was isolated with oxygen, light and life and hope. And that's what God is doing day after day through people's smartphones and their car radios as they read our resources. He's filling their lives, their hearts with the hope and life and light of Jesus Christ. And so as you're in the hustle and bustle of what's going on in this season, I hope that you'll take time to stop and pray with us for God's provision over these next days. We're so grateful for all that's been given already and trusting the Lord to get us to the finish line. And you can be a part of that. So thank you for praying for this need, for giving as the Lord prompts your heart. Now is a really important time to do that. And I want to just say, as you come into this last week before Christmas, my prayer is that God will fill your life, your home, with the oxygen of Christ's life, with the light and the life and the hope that only he can bring. Thank you so much, and blessings on you.